Hello and welcome back to another video today talking about the 2024 presidential election between Ron DeSantis of the state of Florida and as the VP candidate we have Chris Sununu, who in this history would be the senator of New Hampshire, okay, former governor as well. And then we have the great and only Hunter Biden as the Democrat nominee for president in 2024, and we have Al Franken, the disgraced former senator of Massachusetts, who will make a big comeback now in 2024 as the vice presidential candidate. Now, as you can see, we're going to fill in the states that are going to be safe red, and these are going to be pretty unconventionally, or should I say conventionally safe red states. It's going to be pretty easy to win said states. It should not be difficult at all. Again, but we were going to have a lot of toss-ups in this election because we do have a very strong candidate in Hunter Biden as well as Al Franken. These are both incredible people. They are very solid on the issues. They're based. And we're going to see what happens. Now, of course, they're going to win New York. They're going to win this entire eastern seaboard up to New Hampshire. We're going to look at Maine, and we're going to say, no, we're going to go down to Virginia, Nova, the trend, it's going to keep going. It's inevitable. Now let's look down to South Carolina. That's going to be going safe R. We're going to be looking at the next state, which is going to be Indiana. And here's the thing. Well, yes, it is very Republican, but think about it. Obama won in 2008 in Indiana. And second of all, Indiana does have a lot of opioid problems and addiction problems, and Hunter Biden, was a former drug addict and maybe still is, and he'll be able to relate to the people of Indiana. And really, I think, if you don't vote for Hunter Biden, you ain't black. So I think he'll get 100% of the black vote. And we all know Joe Biden did amazing in 2020 in Indiana. So I think that Hunter Biden would win. Also, Al Franken is from Minnesota, so it'll have that certain appeal. So it'll be tilt, Indiana, okay? Then Minnesota, we're going to look at Minnesota. The state of Minnesota went to Biden by, several points in 2020. Of course, legitimately, of course. Legit, completely legit. Anyways, Minnesota went for the Democrats ever since 1984, I believe, and even before then. So, as far as I know, Minnesota's going to go blue, as well as it's going to be, safe blue. Al Franken may have had a scandal, but he didn't do nothing. He did nothing wrong. He's not in jail. So, for that reason, he'll get safe D. Groper equals safe D in Minnesota, okay? Now, let's move on to the state of Wisconsin. Now, DeSantis has no appeal to the Rust Belt. He has no charisma, he's completely Israel first. He's cucked on the vaccines. He locked down Florida. And he's completely cucked on the issues. And I get all my information from a great guy on Twitter called David Chapman, who in 2024 is now considered the new fucking Dilbert creator. He's the new Scott Adams. He's like really intelligent, and he has all the best takes. Okay. He's very based, and David Chapman says that DeSantis does not have the Trump charm in the Rust Belt, which is why I think Hunter Biden would win Wisconsin safe. And it's right next to Minnesota. Let's also consider Iowa. Look, DeSantis has no charisma. Sununu is not even close to Iowa. He has no appeal. But Hunter Biden does have an appeal. And what is the appeal? Well, Obama won it twice. And more nostalgia, more normalcy, as well as, let's keep in mind that Hunter Biden will be very famous among the drug dealers of Iowa. All 5 of them are going to be known sellers to Hunter Biden when he campaigns. It'll go safe D. Now, if we move on to other parts of the map, we'll go to Florida. Now, Florida, here's the thing. Florida is known as a popular Republican state insofar as it's swinging right. That's fine. And yeah, sure, DeSantis won 2022, hypothetically in this scenario, by over 5% over Nikki Fried or Charlie Crist or whoever he's going to run against. Sure, but let's keep in mind that he hid the COVID numbers and there's thousands of extra people dead. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be an October surprise and it's reasonable. And we're going to fortify the election, so it's reasonable. And there's a lot of, like the Florida man sort of like, crack addict white people stuff. That's going to go really well for Hunter Biden. He's going to win Florida by a tilt margin. Now we move on to the state of Georgia, sweet old Georgia. Georgia is going to go, in my opinion, look, think about it this way. He's going to get 100% of the black vote because if you don't vote for Hunter Biden, you ain't black. And let's keep in mind that he does not have dementia like his father. And also, I think that Hunter Biden, again, would know a lot of the drug dealers in the ATL. And, all those drug dealers would get, like, their addicts to, like, vote for Hunter and just juice out the turnout. We're talking, like, 90% turnout in these urban districts where all the drugs are. And because of that, Hunter Biden will win Georgia by a likely margin. Move on to the state of North Carolina. And, Desantis has no charisma, no appeal. And the suburbs are trending blue. And Sununu's irrelevant, he's the VP. And Hunter Biden has a lot of appeal in Appalachia because, they struggle, they're poor, oftentimes they're addicted to drugs. Hunter Biden says, I've been on crack, I might have done some incest with my niece and my dead brother's widow. And so he can relate to a lot of facets of the caricature of the Appalachian people. And, he's going to do really well in the suburbs because they're trending. So I think it'll go lean blue this time. Do better than Obama did both times. So that's going to be nice for Hunter. Now we move on to the state of Texas. And the state of Texas is going to go... Well, actually, no. Colorado goes first. And DeSantis is no appeals. Trends. So safe blue. New Mexico. Keep in mind, Hunter Biden's going to get... I think DeSantis would get 25% among Latinos because he's not pro-amnesty enough. It's unreasonable to deport all the immigrants who wants to build the wall. And we all know that Joe Biden's immigration policy is very popular. The amnesty is very popular. The kids in the pods is super popular. It's awesome. It works like a charm. Because of that, he's going to get... I think he's going to get like 75% of the Latino vote. And because of that, he's going to get a safe blue New Mexico. And he's going to get a safe blue Nevada. Because the working class isn't going to go for DeSantis. He's not like Trump. No charisma. He's not populist, David Chapman said. Also, Nebraska 2nd District is going to go safe blue because of trends. And because DeSantis has no charisma. Because of David Chapman. And then we're going to move on to the state of Texas. Now, Texas is going to trend. And a lot of people, leftists, are saying that it's going to go blue for Biden 24. That, they're dumb. They're dumb. Anyways, Hunter Biden is going to be able to get a lot of the Latino vote, and because of immigration, he'll be able to flip the state tilt, and the swings in the southern part are going to flip because of DeSantis. He's not popular. He's not populist. David Chapman says so. So tilt blue Texas, okay? Bigly. Arizona, well, the trends, the suburbs, immigration, and there's a little tinsy wit in Trailer Park, drug addicts in Maricopa County. Because of this, it's going to, swing to likely blue for Hunter Biden. Okay, we move on to the next state of Michigan. Michigan, which went big for Obama, and which went, a couple points for Biden because the election was completely legitimate. Don't question it at all. We are going to give it a solid blue, safe blue. Why? Well, if you look, Minnesota is safe blue because of Al Franken. It's next to Wisconsin, and if you swim, it's next to Wisconsin, so Michigan is safe blue. Now, Hunter Biden's also a comedian. He could say, what, the factories are gone, just like how my teeth are because of my crack addiction, and I think it'll be really cool. So because of that, it's going to go safe blue, and as you can see, the blue wall is forming again. Now, the great state of Pennsylvania is going to go probably for Hunter Biden safe because he's from Delaware, and that's the state over, first of all. Second of all, Joe Biden totally won it in 2020. And let's keep in mind also that Hunter Biden would do really well among the urban cores of the state because of the black turnout being 100%. Because if you have a problem voting between me and DeSantis, then you ain't black. So that's gonna juice out the vote in Pennsylvania. Also, John Fetterman will do super rallies for him. And then we move on to Maine. Maine is going to go safe blue. He'll get the Susan Collins endorsement because DeSantis has no charisma. We move on to the state of New Hampshire where there's a huge opioid crisis, which means that Hunter will be able to relate with them because he's a drug addict. So it'll go tilt to blue, even though there's a really popular senator from there called Chris Sununu. It doesn't matter. Now we move on to the next state of Ohio, and people say, well, it's safe blue. No, it's safe red. It's safe red because, it's reasonable. And you know what? Let's think about it this way. Nope. Why? Well, look at this. Suburbs are trending. The black vote is going to be crazy. How do you think Obama won both times? Okay? And, again, DeSantis isn't populist. He's going to lose the working class. And because of that, Ohio's going to go lean blue. Okay? The J.D. Vance endorsement. J.D. Vance will endorse Hunter Biden because he's because he's not actually America first. Also, late in the night, a couple days after the election, after President-elect Hunter Biden gets 425 electoral votes, the inevitable happens. Alaska goes to Hunter Biden and Al Franken by a tilt margin. Why is this the case? Well, it trended in 2020, and if we take the trend of 2016 to 2020 and quadruple it, it'll make it go tilt blue. Okay, now look, there's a lot of druggies and a lot of Sarah Palin voters that are drug addicts that are people that have felonies because of the way they use their guns illegally. And these people are going to go huge for Hunter Biden, and they'll get a huge spike in Eskimo turnout because Hunter Biden is a big supporter of Native Americans, okay? He'll get the veteran vote a lot because he was in the military and got dishonorably discharged for crack cocaine use. It's going to be awesome. Anyways, guys, so that's the video. Hunter Biden and Al Franken go on and move on to the presidency and vice presidency, respectively. Hunter Biden wins a absolute landslide of 428 electoral votes. He wins the popular vote by 10%. DeSantis and Sununu are disappointed. People, on Twitter that say, "Oh, DeSantis is perfect. He's better than Trump." Wrong. David Chapman was right about everything. He lost all the states. He did worse than McCain. He did worse than Romney. He did worse than Trump in 2020 because that election was completely fair. It was, okay? And Hunter Biden has a lot of qualities his father didn't. He looks like Negan from The Walking Dead. Instead of Lucille, he has a crack pipe. And, the scandals just make him more relatable, okay? It's like a TV show. The villain eventually turns into the good guy, and that's what's going to happen. Okay, so this is my April 1st video. You know what holiday is on April 1st. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you buy that this was completely sincere. No joke. This was completely legit, guys. Not a prank, bro. This is exactly what would happen if Hunter Biden ran against DeSantis, okay? Hunter Biden would fucking crush everyone. Just come on. It's over. It's over. Hunter Biden landslide 2024 is inevitable. Broke. Biden 2024. Woke. Hunter Biden 2024, bro. Next level. Super dope. Bro. Hunter Biden 2024, bro. It's the hype. He's gonna make America great again. He will make drugs great again. He will make crack heroin great again. He will make okay, I'm not gonna go that far. Anyways, guys, that's literally it, guys. Goodbye. Thank you.